Okay, this is not great. Let's try this again. Hey everyone, it's Aradhana. So I've been putting off, as I've mentioned, the video that I had planned, which is closing lines that I am proud of having written and posted. Not just written and kept to myself, written and posted. And I was thinking that I would do it similarly to my opening lines one, where I linked to my Ko-fi posts that those lines were from. But I'm realizing that opening lines, they need to be a good hook. They need to grip your attention so that you continue reading. But closing lines, it's difficult to choose good closing lines because you do need context for closing lines, right? You need to know it's a good culmination of the story that precedes it. It has to be emotionally satisfying, whether it's a good emotion or a bad emotion. It does have to be satisfying, that you feel like you read a good story with that closing line. So I'm like, was this video a good idea? And I'm thinking, no, it was not. Maybe someday I will make a blog post or something about closing lines that I liked. But as a video, yeah, I can't see myself going, I liked this closing line, and then not telling you about the story. I don't want to spoil my stories. I want you to want to read my stories. So maybe someday I'll do a part 2 of the opening lines video. That is there. That is an idea, because I have written so many stories since I did that video. And I do like some of those opening lines that I have written in the last year. Some of them were really good. I'm very proud of them, So the closing line videos, clearly not happening. Ironically, the notes I had made for this video was to say that, it's easier said than done to come up with a closing line video. And easier said than done was actually the closing line of the last author Avengers prompt story that I wrote that's on Ko-fi now. I'll link that in just because that's the last line of that story. But yeah, so closing line videos is not happening at all. I'm not just putting it off, I'm taking it off the list completely. And I might do an opening line part 2 video sometime next month, later, I don't know. We will see how it goes. I am, however, enjoying writing, and I do like a good closing line. Just, talking about them, that they need to be emotionally satisfying, whether it is a cliffhanger so you are left yelling at the author, or whether it is something that leaves you warm and fuzzy inside. It needs to end the story you are reading in a way that feels complete and that feels earned. It does not have to be a happy ending to feel earned, but it does need to satisfyingly tie up your story. And because of that, I cannot choose closing lines. I don't know if it satisfyingly ties up stories for other people, but the ones that I write, I feel, do tie up what I have written before that. I'm saying write a lot, and I'm saying tie up a lot. The words seem to have lost meaning to me. But yeah, so instead of me telling you closing lines that I'm proud of, if you've read anything I've ever written, let me know if you have an opening line or closing line that I have written that you really liked. And I would love to know your thoughts on my writing. Feedback is always appreciated. Comments are always appreciated. And yeah, I have to go back to now writing a short story for this month that I'm very excited to do. I really like this story idea, so hopefully it'll be done over the weekend and then I can do edits next week. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll be doing a vlog sometime soon. In the meantime, links to all my social media is in the description, to the last Author Avengers prompt story is in the description, and I will see you next time. Ooh, before I sign off, Smashwords is having a sale. It ends on the 31st of July. What Happened in Vegas is on sale, so do check that out. I am linking that in the description as well. And until August 9th, if you sign up for the newsletter and send me some form of proof, I will send you the short story that went out with the last newsletter. Take care, like, subscribe, all of that, and I will see you next time.